just had a sleep too. So how about you? How's your day so far?
Well, I was a little busy this morning until today because I had a lot of interviews, okay, with students like you. So I started my day interviewing,
Yes,
and you
okay.
and you started your day with a breakfast, right?
Yes, that's true.
Okay, is that a routine that you do every day? Wake up, what do you call this? Have breakfast, and what else? What else did you do? Oh, hello, are you there?
Sorry, I just lost connection for a bit over there.
Yes. Okay. Can you move to a better place where you can have a better connection?
Yeah, it's, I guess,
Oh,
uh, yeah, move.
okay. That's wonderful. All right. Thank you so much. Okay. So, and how old are you?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, but there's a little delay, but it's okay. Were you able to get my question?
Yes. Oh, no, wait.
Yes.
Can you repeat it?
Oh, sure. Okay. How old are you?
Well, I'm currently 14.
14. Okay. Are you in grade 8?
No, yes, kind of, but I'm moving to grade 9 this year.
Okay, that's nice to hear. So they say that grade 8 is the most difficult year or grade. Do you agree?
Well, I actually disagree with that
Mm.
statement. First of all, because grade 8 doesn't have like that much knowledge. It just kind of like uh, revamp kind of grade of all the previous grades, but the most important and the hardest grade is the ninth grade because like first of all it has a lot of new knowledges that I will need to remember and learn, and second of all I will need to like focus uh, on studying because that I will have the most important exam in my life, which is going to high school.
Oh, so you are preparing yourself to go to high school.
Is there still a delay?
Mm-hmm. Okay, your video stopped. Did you
I mean,
freeze it?
I know I did not freeze it.
Oh,
That that's all.
maybe because of the connection. All right. So, anyways, okay, why do you need to take a test before you go to high school? What is it for?
Well, first, when you go to high school in Vietnam, you will have to take a test to like make sure that you are suitable for that school, and it's the most important test. Partly because that you have to go to high school, and if you don't go to a good one, you will end up like having no job in life because at college or university you can choose to whether to go to university or not, but it is not the same with high school.
Mm-hmm. So, high school is more like a breaking ground for all Vietnamese students, right?
Yes, that is correct.
Yes. Okay. Well, anyways, I think you are a very diligent student because the way that you actually answer it and you already have thought about what you want to be when you grow, I mean, what you want to do after high school, and that's really very nice. So, do you really plan to go to the university after high school?
Yes, I do plan to go into university, and maybe I just cannot decide whether if I after I go to the university, should I seek for higher education or not.
Why? What do you want to be when you grow up?
Well, I definitely want to be a coder,
A
but
what?
a coder, a programmer,
Coder? A
or
programmer. Okay.
but like I want to work for big corporations. That's why I think I should seek for higher education after college or university.
That's nice to know. You actually have planned your goal in life, and that's really very good. Okay, so moving forward, how many are you in your family?
Well, there are total there's there are a total of 10 people in my family, including myself, my sister, my mother, my father, that's four, and then my grandparents, my two aunts. I have a cousin and my uncle.
Wow. Okay. It seems that you live in a very big house because there are a lot of people who actually stays in your house.
Yeah, that's kind of not true because, but it's kind. I don't know if that's true because, like, my family contains that my parents and myself and my
Mm-hmm.
sister actually lives next to my grandparents. So, like, it's not really a big house. It's just like many small houses.
Mm-hmm. So it's just like you live in one compound, right? So your example, your family lives on the first door, your grandparents live on the second door, and then your relatives live on the third door. It's something like that, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, well, that's nice. Okay, so it means that you don't get to miss each other and you get to see each other every day.
Yes, I we do get to see each other every day because like I sleep at my grandparents' house, but I still like have breakfast, lunch, meals at my parents' house.
Okay. Okay, well, that's nice to hear. All right, so do you go to a public or private school?
I go to a public school.
To a public school. Okay. All right. And why? Okay, tell me, how did you know about Ambassador Global Homeschool?
Well, first of all, I like there's a group uh like my old teacher introduced it to me,
Oh.
and I am my mom is in the group that my teacher created,
Mhm.
and then she just posts on the group, and which that's how I found it.
Okay, okay. But do you know something about Ambassador Global Homeschool?
Well, I did have a course here,
Mm-hmm.
and but this is like the ambassador program is I'm just like interviewing for it, but before that I did have a course and I enjoy it a lot.
Mm-hmm.
That's I take it like is I take it as how I prepare for the IELTS test that I am about to take.
Yeah, I heard that you're actually preparing for an IELTS test. Okay, will this be your first time to take the IELTS?
Yes, it would be.
Okay, and what is your goal score?
Well, if I have an IELTS of uh, 5.5, I could easily go to Canada or Japan to like have an
Mm-hmm.
education there. But actually, I'm just basically trying to get as high as I mean I want to have higher than 5.5, at least like 7.5 IELTS because like if you want, it is a very competitive world and I want to be the best as I could be.
That's nice. Well, aim for a higher score, not just because that score requires you to do so, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Yeah, 5.5 is actually a requirement for you to actually study in a different, in a different country. But if you can get higher than that, you can have better schools where you can actually study in.
Yes, I think I'm aiming to go to Tokyo University in Japan.
Why Japan? People don't speak English there.
Yes, they don't. But again, as I said before, I am aiming to be a programmer, and Japan has like very advanced technology and very high education in terms of programming.
Really? Okay, I don't think so. I have a lot of students in Japan, but they're not really that qualified. The best country that you can go to is Estonia. Estonia is the first country who is highly advanced in technology, especially in about um, internet and programming. You can
Mm,
check that, okay?
yes,
Yes. Yes,
you come
Estonia
from,
is Estonia is located in Europe. It's a very small country, but okay, it's really high technology.
um, but I mean, it. I think it's easier to get a scholarship in Japan, though.
Really? No, you can get a scholarship in Estonia. You
I
can
mean,
go there as an exchange student. All you have to do is just qualify for their government, exam, and get to there. Because most of my students actually go to Estonia, especially if they are much interested, in programming, just like you.
well, do they speak English there?
Yes, they do. They do. They do speak English there.
I mean, I could go to Estonia, but like I have already had some relatives in Japan. Uh,
Ah.
that's kind of why I want to go to Japan in the first place.
Okay. All right. So you go to, okay, Vietnamese people go to Japan and then Japanese people go to Estonia. Okay. But at least you have an option,
Yeah,
when you go.
I do have some options. I
Mhm.
was going to I was going to go to Germany at first, but after hearing you say, I think I should reconsider uh my choices.
Okay. But anyways, it's a way too long to think about it. So for now, just enjoy your high school, your grade, okay, and prepare for your high school and also for your IELTS, okay, in order for you to get to a very good school. All right?
Yes, because it's a very long way ahead.
Yes, exactly. But at least you're actually moving forward to a very good direction. Now, okay, um, and why do you want to become an ambassador of Global Homeschool?
Well, first of all, if I am an ambassador, I could like go to many different countries, meet new people, learn about the culture. And second of all, I love traveling. I love like spreading my knowledge and as well as expanding it and communicate too. So that's why I would love to be. I would like be suitable for to be an ambassador.
Okay, well, that's nice to hear. Okay, now let's talk about things that you are good at. What are your strengths?
Well, first of all, I like to think I am creative, but many of my friends also said that I am uh, friendly.
Mhm.
That's I don't know what, and so I think it would be easy for me to like communicate with other people, which is the first thing that an ambassador need, in my opinion.
Okay, so more likely it's just meeting people and communicating with them, right?
Uh, yes, kind of.
Kind of. Okay. Well, that's a very good answer eventually. Okay, now how about talents? What are your talents?
Well, my biggest talent is language, because I can learn a new language very quickly.
Wow, what languages have you learned?
Well, first, now I do know a bit in Japanese, a bit of German.
Mm.
I am nearly fluent in English, and I'm fluent in my mother tongue, which is Vietnamese. So of course that.
Okay. Well, it's so nice to know that you are eventually very confident about that talent. I think you're going to end up being a linguist, a programmer who actually can speak a lot of language.
Yes, because I mean, being a programmer could be like tiring, as I think my job, future job, I can imagine myself sitting in a building, a big building,
Hmm.
with air conditioner, but just stare at the computer screen for 8 hours.
And that it doesn't
It,
sound healthy.
yeah, it sounds exhausting.
Yes, good.
But again, it's a very high paying job, so I think it's worth it.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, one of my I interviewed one student. She actually wanted to go to Silicon Valley, which is in the U.S. Have you considered that?
Well, I think Silicon Valley is not like it's too big for me for now. But
Hmm.
maybe I could, like, maybe if I am diligent enough and lucky enough, I may end up in Silicon Valley, because I heard Silicon Valley is like where the headquarters of Google is, and I mean most of startups. There are many successful startups there.
Yes, okay. But don't you know, Silicon Valley has a very good competition or competitor right now, and that is Tencent. Have you heard about Tencent?
Tencent, yes,
Yeah. Yes.
they are a very big Chinese technology company, which develop take part in developing League of Legends mobile, and they have already helped develop um, what is it again, PUBG Mobile, along with Bluehole and PUBG Corporation.
Very good. Yes, because some of my students also works there and they're very good ITs and programmers and they created QQ, WeChat, all those kinds of social media thing in China except for Facebook because it's not allowed. Okay. All
Yes,
right, right? It's not allowed. Too
yes.
bad for them.
I mean, Google is also banned in China for some
Mhm.
reason.
Yeah, for some reasons. Oh, yeah, because they don't. The Chinese president believe that they cannot. He doesn't want Chinese people to know or be influenced by other countries. So he banned Google and Facebook. But of course, Chinese people are really very good. They have this kind of tool, the VN.
VPN?
Yeah, VPN, exactly. Thank you. All right, so VPN, they use it, okay, in order to, okay, get onto the firewall so they can communicate with friends,
Yeah,
all around the country, I mean, the world.
yes.
Yes, okay. So let's move. Yeah, how about now you're very good at those. So how about things that you're not good at?
Well, I have many things I am not good at, to be honest. First
Mm-hmm.
of all, I'm terrible at sports. It's just not for me. I am terrible at every single sport I play, and also I don't really have a team for music. I mean, I love listening to music, but when it comes to performing, I'm not so good. Like, I'm a bad singer, a bad performer, and I cannot even play a piano, really.
Well, maybe because you're not that interested.
Yeah, maybe so.
Yeah, okay. Well, they say if you're quite interested onto something, it's easy to learn.
Yeah, that's
Right.
probably right too.
Okay. So, Now that you talked to me about that and you wanted to be a programmer and so on, why do you want to study English?
Well, if you English is like the official language in uh, more than 28 countries in the world. That's the first thing. And English is also recognized as the an international language, which a lot of people use in their work, even including people that doesn't have English as their mother tongue language. Second of all, English is uh, essential for being a programmer because like programming doesn't use like Chinese or Vietnamese or any language like that. It uses English, which is why I need to be good at English to first of all be a programmer, and second of all like have a decent future.
That's nice to hear. Okay, so what do you think about studying online?
Well, I did have, like as I said before, I have had online studying courses, and I think it's more convenient this way. Like you don't have to leave your home, but at the same time you're still learning something instead of like watching TV or like playing with your phone. I think it's very convenient and it's just better than normal because normally you have to come to a class in summer, which is summer is very hot and it's annoying to like say your school is very far away and you just want to stay home. Then English studying is for you.
Okay, so it's gonna be more comfortable, right? Study
Yes.
online. Yes. Okay, so when you study online, oh, what kind of feeling do you usually have? Are you so excited about it, or find it boring?
Well,
What kind of feeling do you have?
I find it very interesting because first of all, technology has this like studying online just a very nice way to
Mm-hmm.
use the technology that we have today. And second of all, um, I mean the teacher that teach me shares a lot of things in common to me and come from a country that I am very much interested in, which is Sweden.
Oh, you like Sweden. Why do you like Sweden?
Well, first of all, it's a very nice country, and uh, second of all, my favorite YouTuber comes from there. Two favorite YouTubers, which
Mm-hmm.
is Rumi and PewDiePie.
Mm-hmm.
And third of all, uh, many people doesn't notice this. I mean, they do know, but they just ignore it. But Sweden is used to be the country of Vikings, and I love Norse mythology too.
Have you watched the movie Vikings? Well, it's a
Um,
TV series eventually.
yes, the TV series, but I like watched a few first episode of season one, and then I don't have the time to watch the others.
Yeah, maybe because you are a very busy person, so I don't think you don't have that much time. But as they say, um, a wise man needs some play in order to be better.
Yes, I do have some time to play, but I mean, I have many other more interesting TV series, like Umbrella Academy or
Mhm.
Marvel's Agent of Shields.
Okay, and how often do you watch these TV shows?
I mean, once a week.
Okay, well, that's good enough because you have to focus on your studies. So, one last question before I say goodbye. What do you want to study in English?
Well, uh, the, I don't know how to say this, but the thing that made me want to study most of English right now is like my grammar,
Your
because
grammar.
like because my grammar is just very terrible right now. I mean, I still use the correct forms of words and the right structures, but just sometimes my head could be like very dirty. So I
So,
def so I
uh,
so I definitely want to improve my grammar right now.
yeah, I think it's because you had a lot of knowledge, and it all gets jumbled up inside your head, so you get confused of which one is right and which one is wrong.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so anyway, and I did had a wonderful time talking to you. And I see that you are very expressive, and that's really nice to hear. Okay, as you mentioned, okay, you really need to work on that grammar thing, and learn more expressions that would make your sentences very interesting. But in total, you did great. Okay.
Thank
You're most welcome. All right, so I wish you good luck. Okay, so I hope that you'll be one of the ambassador of the Global Home English and get to see you again or talk to you again in the future.
Yes. Goodbye. I see you again. I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. So have a great evening. Bye.